Good day, mates, or good morning, mates. This is Pitching88. We're back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Do I like male cosplay and male characters? Totally, man. Cosplay is a lot of fun. It takes a lot of effort, though, and funds and stuff, but I would totally do it. I just am not creative enough to actually get all that stuff. Hey, so this investigation has taken a surprising turn. Who would have thought Rufus Murdoch, the millionaire media mogul, started his days as a drag queen? Even more unexpected is to find the murder weapon placed at the side of a completely undocumented shipwreck on the victim's property. None of this adds up. I agree, and that's why I decided to call in some help. I contacted X. How'd you manage to do that? We don't even know who X is. I threw out a line on the deep web. X responded. I wanted to know more about that shipwreck, and X seemed like they might be able to help. And they did. That wrecked ship on Rufus's property, X says it was Sombra. That ship is Sombra? Ace, we need to head back to that shipwreck ASAP. Gosh darn right. Cell phone. We got a pile of planks. We got the 3. We got the sunscreen. We got the bag. Boom. Maybe I even get an extra star because that was pretty quick. Nope. Not unless I get lucky. Nope. Hey, what's the cell phone doing in the water, Ace? This phone looks too new to have been lost in the wreck. Somebody's been down here recently. Let's unlock it to find out who. You think this yellow bag could be a clue? Well, knowing the ship is Sombra, anything's possible. Let's dust it to see what it gives us. I agree. It looks like someone piled up those planks against the ship. I think something is stashed in there. We better dig through it. Yep. Go. Oh, and I'm actually kind of excited for you guys. Next week, I am actually going to be uploading a challenge that the missus and I took, and it's called the Gym Diet, and we'll see what our results are. That'll be a lot of fun. Well, this phone is pretty waterlogged, so it's hard to make out a clear image, but that does look like Veronica on the home screen. What would Veronica be doing scuba diving on her boss's private coast? No time to guess, Ace. Let's find Veronica and get the answer in person. Yeah, what's going on, Veronica? Being a little shady. Let's see, I definitely need to uptick that one. Does the label on the yellow bag you found on the ocean read the French harpooner? That's who bag that is, but I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Bryce LeBeau. Bryce couldn't help himself, he just had to dive in these waters. I agree, Ace. Our harpooner has got some explaining to do. Gosh darn right he does. What? Dynamite. Bomb. Holy. Ace, you just find an explosive in that pile of planks? Be careful with them. Oh, phew. Whoever planned this didn't set a timer, but someone was definitely trying to blow up the Sombra shipwreck. Someone's trying to blow up this shipwreck. We're on the right track. Ace, we gotta get this bomb to Jonah ASAP. Yeah. Oh, shoot. 15 hours. Holy moly. Hey Veronica, how did your phone wind up at the bottom of the ocean on your boss's property? Well, Rufus was hiding a secret in those waters, and I wanted to know what it was. I tried to ask him about it one night over a glass of Shiraz, but he just clammed up. So you decided to dive in and inspect the shipwreck yourself? How's I gonna assist Rufus in all his matters if I didn't know everything about him? Just recently, I found an old photo of him and someone named Chakas on a scuba diving trip in New Zealand. He ripped it from my hand and threw it away. I'm not just some young, aimless graduate who sponges up the system and eats Vegemite straight out of the jar with a spoon. I have goals. Well, we hope your goals didn't include murdering Rufus, because the only place this will get you is behind bars. I honestly do not think it's her. I just think she'd be giving up her like job, which is like her main like focus. You just had to go back down that ship right here. Bobo. I told you, Senior Brace, there was no way that man was going to keep me from that ship. I'm Bryce LeBeau, the famous international deep sea treasure hunter. I do as I want. And did you find what you were looking for down there? Oh, I couldn't stay long enough. I have a, how do you say, hangover? Too much Shiraz last night. That's definitely not French wine. Well, you're all show, LeBeau. You better hope Senior Trooper Ace doesn't discover you killed Rufus, or we'll be hunting you down for murder. For sure. Anyways, guys, 15 hours. I will see you guys back here. Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back with
Nat.
And she's from Australia. So figured that since we were in the Outback, we would bring her along. So, Vegemite. Apparently it's an Australian thing. Your opinions.
It's not so nice alone. It's nicer on, like, crackers and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's basically the much probably nicer version of, like, Americans that just put, like, cheese on their crackers. And not, like, the nice cheese, like, the
plasticky
cheese.
Oh,
I cannot handle that stuff.
Yeah.
But so many people love it. Don't worry, Ace, there's no danger with the bomb. I've got it under control. But there weren't enough C4 rolls in it to blow that somber ship into a million pieces.
So whoever put it there wanted to make sure they do the job completely.
And they would have succeeded had they actually detonated it. My guess is whoever planted it ran out of time to finish the job.
The question is, who planted it?
Well, I kind of got that sorted out. C4 is highly malleable material with a texture similar to molding clay. It'll take the form of anything that touches it, including prints. And as I deconstructed the bomb... Oh, snap. I found a print.
Boy.
Elliot found out it belongs to your suspect, Michelle Zuria. Oh, man.
Michelle planted that bomb? So she wasn't just auditing Rufus's property after all. She was scuba diving for destruction, just like our killer. Ace, I've had enough of Michelle's lies. Let's go make that lawyer talk.
Carmen's feisty. She is not happy a lot of the time.
I almost said Trevor there.
That's fine. I was actually very impressed that you didn't, because everyone does. Even the missus does. Alright, Michelle.
I have a feeling she might be the smart person of the Sombra thing. Michelle, the act is up. Start telling us the truth. Now. And what truth would that be, Senior Trooper Ace? We found the bomb you planted at the shipwreck. You can't deny it. Your fingerprints are all over it. That doesn't prove anything. The bomb didn't go off, did it? I don't get it. You worked for a Sombra agent, and then you planted a bomb on a Sombra ship. Are you working for them or against them? Senior Trooper Ace, I work for myself. I can't help it if I have connections on all sides. But why blow up the ship? Is there something on it you want to hide? I've already said enough, Senior Trooper Ace. If you want anything else out of me, you'll need to take me to court.
Great, and she's a lawyer.
Better yet, how about Senior Trooper Ace take you into custody for attempted arson?
Arson? Isn't arson like fire?
Yeah.
Maybe it's takes it all.
Ace, the deeper we dig into Rufus's murder, the more complex this investigation becomes. Something big's going on, but... Ace, quick, turn on the TV.
Sources have confirmed the international law enforcement agency, the Bureau, has yet to find the killer of famed media mogul Rufus Murdoch. Much to the public's dismay, the Bureau has shown no signs of providing any leads on the brutal murder of one of Australia's most beloved patriots. At this moment, there is no indication of when or if the Bureau will catch their killer. This is Cooper Anderson with Wolf News.
This cannot be. We've got a reputation to uphold, countries to answer to. We've got... Relax, Ingrid, we're on it. Ace, let's go back to the crime scene to see if there are any clues that can seal this deal. It's funny because the person that Rufus Murdoch is based on, Rupert Murdoch,
Is
isn't
not a
that
patriot.
popular in Australia.
Not a patriot. People do not like that guy. I will say though that I'm glad I put you on here because this is like an all-female led case.
Yeah.
Last time I had the missus on, it was all males, and she was able to be Chief Ripley for maybe 2 lines.
Yeah.
Shell casings.
It's funny because he's kind of based on Rupert Murdoch, but given that he's kind of not accepting of gay people like chockers and not accepting of the Aboriginal dude, he sounds more like Tony Abbott, to be honest.
So who's that?
He was the previous Prime Minister of Australia, and he's basically Australia's Donald Trump.
Oh.
He's not very popular.
So they probably picked Rupert Murdoch, and then they like, hey, who's the bigot or whatever from Australia, and we'll model all of his thoughts on that guy.
Yeah, time is of the essence, Ace. What do you have? Those shell casings are from a .32 gun. You've just found the other half of the bullets that killed Rufus Murdoch. It looks like there's some transparent substance on one of the casings. Let's take a sample and get it to Lars on the double. That Gala program is covered in blood. No doubt this is the victim's, but what's that powder? Let's collect a sample.
Sure.
But yeah, I can tell you if Tony Abbott died, I guarantee not many people would be that upset about it.
Oh man. Yeah, but unfortunately for us, and I won't delve into politics too much, but it's which evil do you want to go with? Because Hillary's not that much better.
Yeah. Bernie! Nice job, Ace. Let's get the substance you collected from the shell casings to Lars ASAP.
Yeah, unfortunately it does not look like that's happening, so it's going to be a matter of who do you not want to be in the White House?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I personally think that a lot of the presidents just do whatever their party tells them to do. So it's they're just a
the
figurehead.
case with Tony Abbott was he didn't listen to his party and he got really unpopular as a result. Ace, good job collecting the powder.
You can always impeach him here. So
now we get it to Lars for analysis. But yeah, I think something like 60% of the population just wanted Tony Abbott out of the equation.
That's so funny.
And he was replaced as head of his party by another dude.
That's awesome.
And
wait, since we got you
the
on,
same might happen in America. Or Donald Trump will go down like JFK.
Oh brother, that would suck. It would just suck that we'd have any more shootings. I don't like that stuff. So, but anyway, since you're on, I know it's late. Let's head on and just finish off chapter 3. Ace, I'll cut to the chase. The powder sample you collected from the victims program was pollen.
Pollen? Like from a flower?
Yep, and not just any flower. The Stuart Desert Rose, to be exact. It's found in most mainland states of Australia and the Northern Territory.
But there were no flowers matching that description at the crime scene.
Yeah, the only way that pollen got there was if the killer was wearing the flower.
Ace, when you're going to kill, be sure to wear a flower in your hair, just like our killer. And you know what's in their hair?
Well, we know Chaka has a flower in her hair. She's got to. She's got everything. Or he. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ace, that sample you pulled from the killer's shell casing was a big score.
That's what I like to hear. What'd you get from it?
The sample you obtained was sweat, most likely from the killer's hand as they loaded the cartridge. I couldn't obtain a complete DNA profile. There's one thing I can be sure of. Your killer has brown hair.
Ace, we're one step closer to catching that brown-haired murderer.
Nice.
I think Choppers is wearing a wig.
I know.
Ace, you've got all the evidence to take down Rufus's killer. Let's go make this arrest.
Yeah, I mean, very well could be Chakas. Oh,
She's got a wig on.
she got a wig on. I'll bet you it's his assistant.
Yeah.
What kind of hair does she have? Oh, well, I guess it's purple. It's gonna be you.
Yeah.
And she shot
Wow.
herself. I called it. Yes. I knew she was gonna pull a Frank. Injure yourself to take the heat off of them.
Oh, Frank.
Poor Frank.
Veronica Salter, you're under arrest for the murder of Rufus Murlock. You shot him and then shot yourself in the arm? I'm sorry, Senior Trooper Ace. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play coy with us. Did you think hiding the murder weapon at the bottom of the ocean would throw us off your scent? I don't have time for this. I've got to prepare for Rufus's funeral arrangements. You almost got away with it too. It's unfortunate that you left behind some of your DNA on the shell casings. Murlock had many secrets. Some came back to haunt him. That required me killing him. I don't understand. It all seems so extreme. Why would you murder your boss? What did he do to you? This isn't about me. It's about the preservation of order and establishment of leadership. The weak must die. God.
So that's right. So she's one of the kids.
Order? Leadership? The weak die? We should have known. You're Sombra. I am exactly what I need to be.
Mind blown.
Okay, I was wrong. Yellow eyes. Just like Baxter, you're one of Sombra's next level recruits. She must be the smart one. I've been here for months waiting for Sombra to give me my commands. I did exactly what I was ordered to do.
That is absolutely insane. I did not see that coming at all.
But why did Sombra want Rufus dead? We know it's about the shipwreck. Tell us. It's it's about more than that wreck. You can't see the big picture. Big picture? What is Sombra planning? Senior Trooper Ace, the time for questions is over. You can arrest me now. Alright, if that's how you want to play it, you're under arrest for the murder of Rufus Murlock.
That is nuts.
It's so hard not saying Rupert Murlock.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Veronica Salter, you're charged with the murder of Rufus Murlock and conspiring with the terrorist organization. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor. Sombra isn't a terrorist organization. It's the New World Order. And that's not murder. It's just housekeeping. Housekeeping? Oh, sorry.
If that's how you justify murder in the New World Order of yours, I don't want any part of that world. I hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
You can stop me, but you won't stop the cause. Sombra will prevail. Ace, we came to Australia looking for one of the Sombra test subjects, and we found her. We knew Sombra was sending their genetically enhanced recruits around the world, but I didn't expect them to use them as assassins.
I would have. They did Hunger Games on them.
Who knows how many influential people are being followed by Sombra assassins? Clearly Rufus's death ties into all this, but why? And what's on that ship? Ace, we still have a lot more answers to find. It's time to go deep.
Sure. Wow.
Well, considering 2 of the Sombra recruits turned against them, I'm not too sure how many would actually carry out murder.
Yeah. Oh man, that is nuts.
Oh.
All right,
Did not
guys.
see that coming.
This is going to end chapter 3. Stay tuned for the next level, additional investigation. This has been Pitching Ace 88.
And that
Over and out.